Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the video. Now it's been 5 months since we've actually given you a house update. Now bear in mind that it has been around 5 months and we're still in the process of building the house. Now with that being said, where are we at this build? Or are we even finished? Or when are we actually moving to the sunny coast? Now here's the thing, and let me explain. All right, so as of right now, we're still actually building the house. We're still around 60 to 70% finished. Now, reason being is, as you already know, and as I already kept on repeating on this channel, is because of the scarcity of supplies, the scarcity of services or manpower, and also, COVID and a lot of weather as well. Just to give you a brief run back, around May up until early June, we've been having a lot of rains going on, and we've actually had La Nina in Queensland, here in Australia actually, and it has been delaying a lot of movement in the build. Being said, despite the materials, there's also other companies, how should I put this, stealing other people from other companies. Being said, other workers or other tradies have been offered a higher amount of salary compared to what their current company is paying them. Henceforth, they're actually working at that other company just to help them finish up with their projects. Now, I'm not sure if that's happening to us as well, but I'm pretty sure it's actually happening all around Australia right now because of, again, the lack of manpower and also resources. Now, with that being said, where are we actually right now in our build? Our last build 5 months ago was the wrapping stage, as you've already seen there. Right now, we've actually got internal walls on our build. And there's no paint yet, but there's internal walls. There's also the stairs, also some cupboards as well have also been established. And also you can see especially the bench top there on the kitchen itself. So we're building slowly but surely, and we're hoping that there's no problems in the end, and hopefully when we get our own private inspectors to try and check pre-handover, at least we can get a very good quality build. Now, as of this time, we are currently on a hold for this week. Well, being said that our site supervisor, who's actually our third site supervisor, because we kept on changing site supervisors for no apparent reason, has notified us that apparently back then in the past, one of the scaffolds need rectifying, but unfortunately, in order to do this, the guys who are in charge of fixing said scaffold are not available until next week. So basically, we're getting that delay, we're getting that huge pause on this week alone for a scaffold rectification, which I get it, it's really important, but I've asked our site supervisor, well, why not, while waiting, why not just have a painter go inside there and at least paint the internal walls just to get things started, just so we can have one thing accomplished for this week, in which he actually agreed upon. And so yeah, so hopefully, I'm not really sure, I haven't had an update yet from our site supervisor, but hopefully by then we can get that sorted out within this week, or else, yeah, it's a week just wasted. So anyways, just letting you know, I'm sure a lot of you here, and I'm sure a lot of you as well in some groups, have been asking, well, on our contract it says that that the build should be finished at this date, and then the builders have an allowance of around 42 to 50 days, and we're supposed to get something apparently according to the contract. Well, here's the thing, in our build, we're supposed to finish, I think, around mid-May supposedly, and with that there's also, I think, around 42 days of allowance for the builder, if by any chance something such as an uncontrollable event, such as the virus, such as workers getting sick or floods or whatever, that's causing the delay in the build, they actually have 42 days of allowance. Now, with our build in our contract, it says that once you pass that allowance and you've also passed the expected handover date, it says there that we're getting $100 per day for every day that they're building up until they finish the house. So basically that's kind of their way of saying, oh, you know what, we've already passed the handover date, so here's $100 per day that we're building until we finish. You know, it's kind of like I don't know what the word is, but I'm gonna go with, it's kind of like they're sorry to you because we're getting delayed. So $100 per day is actually really good. And looking at some of our previous, because I've been joining Facebook groups on some house builds, and they've been saying that they have, I think for new home buyers or home builders, they were offered 15 months of build, and I'm not sure about their allowance, but it's only around $25 per day now, which has quite gone down. But you know what, honestly, realistically, you can't blame these builders as well, because they're trying their best, and you know, and money has been an issue lately as well. Anyways, moving on for the build. So what are our modifications for the build? Well, we've thought of a few things that we wanted to omit just so we can improve upon it. So one of which is there's actually a linen cupboard along the hallway from the entrance. So we decided to actually omit that linen cupboard on the right side, and then just make it as a kind of like a niche. What we're planning to put in there is kind of like, or making it actually a receiving area. Also decided to omit the shelvings on the dry pantry, because we're planning to make our own butler's pantry there. We're thinking of making a DIY project with that. Now, that being said, there's also the laundry room, which unfortunately on our build is just literally a sink. We only have a sink there in the laundry room, so it gives us a lot of room to improve on it. Next thing that we actually had omitted as well is the ensuite on the master's bedroom. So the thing is with these basic builds is that they only have a sort of a regular rack there on the ensuite, so literally you can just hang your clothes there. But the thing is, we want to have shelvings, we want to have drawers, so we thought to ourselves to just omit the whole thing and then just have an empty space there just to put on some cabinetry, some drawers as well, courtesy of maybe IKEA, or maybe we can find some at Bunnings as well as a DIY project again. But you know, these things will happen in time. It won't happen instantaneously when we get there, but it's a good whole lot of projects that we can probably do it ourselves. Now, with that being said, when are we actually going to finish? Now, I can't actually put a pin on that. I'm hoping that we can be finished by early July or mid-July, but that doesn't seem to be quite a possibility right now, since we're, I think, around 70% finished. It's still not livable, to be quite honest. So right now I'm hoping maybe at least maybe end of July. I'm shooting for the stars here, basically. End of July until the start of August. I'm pretty sure that around August, if we won't get it on July, we'll probably get it in August. And now the problem is, it keeps on going. The dates and the waiting and the stress of it is it's just rolling over and over, and it's just, you know, it's honestly, it's stressful. Yeah, that's basically where we're at the moment. I'm hoping that there wouldn't be any more delays. I'm hoping that this would be the last one, and I'm hoping that again the house would be completed. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you like this video. It's a slower tone than our actual adventure videos, but I just want to give you an update with regards to our current house build. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and also hit that bell icon for any more future notifications. I'll leave some links on our house builds here if you're interested in watching them, if you haven't watched them, or if you just want to see them again. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next vid.